And I keep trying to, there have been like between 4 and 7 different things that I meant to turn the camera on and tell you guys that I have learned to do in the name of maximalism, of course. You know how I do. And one of them is, I just remember, one of them is, okay, you know I burn tea candles quite a bit for my hemp wick. One of the things you can do is, and this is something that the ancestors showed me last week, as a matter of fact. So I learned about this thing, this lamp, alleged air purifying lamp, right? Again, these are things that we look for, that we pay attention to learning during the klandemik. And so it's called lamp berger. It's called lamp berger, and it was created by some medical professional in the 1800s or some shit, to purify the air. Anyway, thinking about how that works, y'all know me. I'm like, well, it sounds like I use that kind of anyway, because y'all know I use alcohol to. I don't even use hand sanitizer because I have a little spray bottle of alcohol everywhere, except right here on my desk. But it's in my purse. It's in my purse. And it's right up there too, I promise. I use oil, I use alcohol, everything for everywhere to clean everything, except my edibles, which my like produce, which I use vinegar and salt. But anyway, and speaking of people acting like they know how to do something that they don't know how to do, girl, I don't know where they found them, but colonizers found them and brought them to the surface. Where are these black people coming from who are agreeing to stop washing their meat and agreeing to wash their vegetables with actual dish soap? The first time I saw that a few Thanksgivings ago, when they first started pushing that narrative, was this, it was always some chubby gay dude that's want the most attention, you know what I mean? Just like the Patty LaBelle pie dude, you know what I mean? Just acting a fool for the clicks. Well, when I first saw a couple of people washing their meat in soap, with actual soap, I wrote those things off. I watched them go viral, but I'm a grown ass woman. My common sense told me this is bullshit, right? But I saw an actual adult age woman legitimately wash her greens with I use her words, a little dish soap. So she's, I don't know how grown she was, but she was of age if she said a little dish soap. Just like that, a little dish soap. And nothing but a grown black woman say, hand me a little dish soap right over there. Little dish soap. Yeah, but this lady, she was older than me. And I'm kind of old. And she had the biggest, healthiest mess of greens I ever seen in my motherfucking life. And she said they came from her husband's fishing partner. Everybody had a fishing buddy back in the day. My daddy had a fishing buddy. But anyway, she had the most beautiful, healthiest mess of greens that was bigger than her whole set of lungs, her whole torso. They were bigger than her whole torso. Each leaf was bigger than her entire torso. Oh my God, it was so much. It was beautiful. And this heifer said she doesn't even wash them at first. Like, she takes them dirty and rolls them up and cuts them up into the thin strips they're going to be. And then that's when she considers them washed, when she put the soap on them. A little dish soap. You fucking kidding me, lady? What are they doing to humankind? What are they doing to people's minds? Because why would you do that? This lady has been on this earth for decades. I know she knows better. It's messing me up because when I see young people doing stuff like that, I expect it. I expect it. Half the time you don't know any better because they know everything, so they didn't pay attention to anything anybody taught them. And the other half of the time they know better, but they're doing it to get a reaction to, sociopath shit. They trying to trigger a reaction out of people so they can have interaction and build a following on some bullshit. But when I see that this mentality has reached someone older than me that I would look to as a Medea, like this is not a Medea, an auntie or an older sister. This is somebody that I would expect to be able to pick up the phone and give a call and ask about a greens recipe. I don't expect that any part of that information is going to include washing these motherfuckers with some dish soap. That shit upset my spirit. Not that it was done, because I could see it being done all day and going viral for being done. But this female was an adult age person of middle age to elder years who cooks. This ain't her first rodeo around the kitchen. Half her videos are cooking meals. And while we're at it, by the way, that makes me question all of those other recipes. You will never catch me on her page looking for a recipe. And that don't have nothing to do with a recipe. A recipe, I can still make her recipe and it come out wonderful. And I have cleaned my food like I want to, or like I deem sufficient. That don't have nothing to do with the actual recipe, right? She might have fantastic recipes, but I won't be getting them from there. I'll have to get it from somebody that stole them from her and redid it and used it for their own content. Cause I can't. I'm not getting culinary advice from you if you washing your greens with dish soap. Can y'all tell that fucked me up? That fucked me up. I was like, bruh. I was like, this is like one of them viral videos that the kids be doing for attention. You're not really going to wash these. And I'm like, well, she ain't washing them now. She ain't washing the leaf after she strip it off the stem. So that's really when she gonna consider herself washing them. There were some big ass leaves though, but take them outside and jet spray them. Use your spray nozzle feature on your sink. And then proceed as usual using vinegar and salt in lieu of a little dish soap. That is soap for dishes. I remember you, homie. I remember.